There will be no rise in council tax in Wolverhampton this year. That was the announcement made this morning by Council Leader Roger Lawrence and Finance Chief Cllr Andrew Johnson. The duo from the council's ruling Labour group were unveiling their budget plans for 2012-13 to the media at a press conference. The council says that this year's budget has been one of the hardest it's ever had to set, having to find £20 million of savings this year on top of £60 million that have already been made in recent times.
The target over the coming years remains savings of £73 million to continue to balance the books. That's on top of the £60 million of savings that we have already made over recent years. We have focused very much on careful use of resources to protect and maintain essential services, and also to recognise that there are increasing demands for services, particularly from the demographic changes, which mean that there are more older people and more children in the city.
As well as the council tax freeze, some of the key points announced this morning include additional funding to cope with the ageing population and the additional numbers of young people coming into care. After a consultation, the council will now not be making the proposed cuts to the youth service. £14 million will be invested in the city centre to buy up empty properties and improve transport links. Just over £3 million will be invested to create more primary school places. And there will be £4 million to develop sports facilities across the city, as well as £6.6 million to encourage development at Bilston Urban Village. Of the £20 million of savings that do have to be found this year, the vast majority will come from efficiency savings, thus reducing the impact on customers and frontline services as much as possible.
Our priorities have been to listen to what people have said, so we've decided to make changes in both the proposals for the voluntary sector to protect voluntary organisations, and we've deferred taking cuts out of the youth service for 12 months, subject to a fundamental review of the youth service to ensure that it provides value for money and what young people want. It's a tough budget, it's a fair budget, and I believe people will respect the enormous amount of work which has been put in to trying to protect services and at the same time make the economies which we all recognise we have to make.
The budget proposals will be considered by the Council's Cabinet on the 21st of February before being voted on by all 60 councillors in the city on the 1st of March.